Hi, I'm Jessie Bowman. I am the founder of Flats. We are a nomadic exhibition series, a community darkroom, the only community darkroom in Houston, and a photo lab. We started as a nomadic exhibition series in 2016. I started it out of my apartment, you might call it flat. We've done over 20 exhibitions. Our photo lab and our community darkroom are located in the heart of Montrose. We offer everything from 35mm to 120 developing. We do black and white, E6, C41. We also offer community space for you to develop your own film, for you to work in the darkroom, or for you to also digitize your own media. And we are gonna give you guys a little tour of that today. So at Flats, our first line of defense is our 24-hour drop-off box. We try to make film and film developing as accessible as possible. So we have everything you need for drop-off, including a form envelope. So all you need to do is follow the QR code, place your order online, then you just place your name and order number and slip it right in here, and we'll get it for you. Also, we are open, our lab and our shop are open most days after 3 and Fridays from 12 to 7 and Saturdays 11 to 4. As soon as you check out, we will process your orders. We put it into our Monday system and you'll get an email saying that we've received it. Once it's received and starts to process, it goes back to Jeremy.
Hey, I'm Jeremy. I'm the darkroom manager at Flats. I also develop all the film here except for the E6. Back here is where we develop everything. You bring your rolls to us, I ticker them up with a little numbered tape, and then I pull the leader card out, load them onto a cart, and then we line them all up on the desks here, and then we just develop them in order of that they were dropped off. In the morning, we cut them down and put them in bags, and then I put them in different sections depending on what you ordered, what kind of scans you got, anything like that. Maintain the machine here, make sure all the chemistry is all set and that it's clean and running smoothly. Work on classes here. We do multiple classes from shooting film to developing your own film and making prints in the darkroom. Outside of work, I do filmmaking and my own photography practice, working on a home studio, and have a film club where we do screenings and things like that, and try to be like an educational source for filmmakers in Houston.
Back in our digitizing office, essentially, our main office where the magic happens, we have Cass and Uni who digitize all your orders, they send it to you, they do quality checks to make sure it's all well and ready to go off. And then your order is ready for pickup, or we properly dispose of it based on your selection.
Hi, my name is Eunice Gonzalez and I am the lab manager here at Flats Film Lab. I focus primarily on scanning here and then client relations and I guess all the stuff a manager does. So the two machines that we use here are the Fuji Frontier and the Noritsu HS1800. The way I would separate them is a consumer versus a professional. This one gives you a flatter base and the Frontier kind of gives you that aesthetic look that I think a lot of people are wanting when they shoot film. The Frontier is our workhorse. We use it a lot for majority of the orders that we get, and the Noritsu is a bit more specialty. We usually use that, or we only use that for our expired film, our black and white film, all of our 120 film, and anything that's gonna give us some gruff. But yeah, we basically are planted here all day trying to get through orders as quickly as possible. We do color correction on everything that isn't TIFFs. That is light color correction, but we all went to school for photography, so we have a general idea of what images are supposed to look like.
Hi, my name is Cassie Soler. I go by Cass. I'm a lab tech here at Flats. I was hired 2 years ago in 2022 to open up the shop and to, because we were opening up to the public so that people can come in and see the space while they drop off. So I was initially hired for that and to help revamp the internal operations in terms of organizing the logistics of how we structure the organization of things back here. Since then, I have gotten into scanning, and I developed the E6 slide film here as well. So I'm kind of everywhere a little bit, wherever the gaps need to be filled. That being said, what I'm working on right now today, I'm focused on quality control, where we go through every single image that's scanned. We see thousands of images every single day. We're looking, investigating them, and making sure that they meet our required quality that we expect from ourselves here, so that everybody is happy with consistency. Everyone's getting their images to the top quality that we can give them.
So outside of my job, when I find the time, I am a multidisciplinary artist. I do poetry and photography and filmmaking and installation work. I recently had my first solo show this year, so I hope to do many more things like that, which was all film photography. Clearly film plays a huge role.
Artist and photographer on the side outside of this place. I also work in real estate, so that really comes in handy whenever we are looking for non-traditional spaces for our nomadic exhibition series. So it's nice to have that under our belt so we can source interesting spaces for our shows.
I also do Admit One with Flats, which is a thing we do in partnership with the Houston Cinema Arts Society, where we screen people's analog short films, which is really amazing. And that was our second year that happened this year. So I try to stay incredibly active.
Flats, we are also a community space. So we have a community darkroom and also a community digital darkroom. We have a space for members. We have a tiered membership level. We have access starting from $24 to a 24-hour access starting at $150. Have a small classroom space. We host a variety of classes on film developing, on working in the darkroom, on loading your cameras and things like that. But this space also acts as a place for our members to digitize their own work and create their own archives. We have a few different systems, including our new Noritsu, which will be accessible to community darkroom members very soon.
We also do different types of workshops. I've been a facilitator with Project Row Houses, where we've collaborated with them to come up with different classes that are useful for artists and photographers in the Houston community. So last one that I was with, we were teaching people how to cut their own custom mat boards for framing their work and for archiving their work. That was a lot of fun to get everybody together and teach them a new skill.
I teach here at Flats, and I've taught at other places like Art League, which is our neighbors down the street. And they're actually hosting a crit night that me, Jeremy, and Cass kind of created a couple years ago, or I guess a year ago, that we are very proud of. And it just gets people in the community together to talk about their art in a setting that we felt we were able to do when we were in college.
We also have a continuation for our darkroom members. We have space for them to develop their own film. They can use this to do color developing, E6 developing, and black and white developing. We have multiple tanks, different varieties of tanks and reels. We also have a safe place for people to hang their film. This is our community darkroom space, the actual darkroom itself. In here we have 4 black and white enlargers and 1 color enlarger. We provide all the black and white chemistry needed for both film developing and paper processing. We do allow members to bring their own color developing for color paper and color film. We do have a color enlarger here as well. We hold classes in here, and we also allow members access based on the tiered membership. So at Flats, we do a lot here. I think it's kind of confusing sometimes to people. We are not only this community space that we've shown you today, but we also are a nomadic exhibition series. We've been doing that for almost 9 years now, showcasing Houston and local community artists around the city with over about 28 exhibitions over the past 9 years. We also, 4 years ago, started a publication called Flat Files, which is a Southern photography journal where we focus on Southern photographers, Southern curators, Southern writers, and just as a way to hone in our community and make us stronger and a better home base for people here in Houston, or just for people here in the South, period. We do a lot, but you can follow us on our socials. You can sign up for our e-news. We're Flats Presents most places, and flatspresents.com. We're always trying to keep you up to date on all of our moving parts. But yeah, we hope to see you around.
That's what makes us the cutest little film lab in Texas.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and come visit us at the Houston Camera Exchange, 5900 Richmond Avenue.